Hello. Celebrate good times. Uh-huh. Mm. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. I got a lot of stuff in the mail, so I'm actually really happy. But I got gum today. TikTok is so crazy because it will literally just not let me stream sometimes. Like, period. It doesn't allow it. Celebrate good times. Uh-huh. Mm. Oh yeah. But I got some new body wash. I'm actually really excited to try it. I really wanted like the vanilla like cake one because one thing about me is I really love sweet scents. And I really wanted one that was sweet, but I couldn't get one, so I ended up going with this white flower and tuberose. I don't know what that is, but I actually want to smell it really quick. Oh, it have like ridged edges. Hold on, I think that's too concentrated. Smells decent. It smells pretty relaxing. Did I break it? No, it's not closing. Oh no. Okay, wait. It's called Dream Foam. Wait, is it a foaming? Let me check. It's foaming, you guys. Okay, let me calm down. I love foaming stuff. I also have some gum and my hand sanitizer should be coming in today too. You know, I'm very passionate about hand sanitizer IRL. I have like a whole like dispenser. I have like a whole little kit. But yes, today we are doing quests. I already applied. Let me move this to the corner. I wish Mabby like opened in the corner by default. But what was I doing? I'm actually gonna rebirth. Oh, and I did decide to go end up with the orange. I think the orange looks good. I might get a pale yellow in the future, but not sure yet. I'm actually gonna close AFK Journey. I had that open, but I forgot to actually use it, like play it. Okay. And I spit out my gum. Oops, it's recording too. No, it should not record. It should just be streaming. Okay. I think everything is working well, other than the sound. But there's no music playing right now. So what we're gonna do is check if we can rebirth first. Yes, we do have a rebirth available. So we're gonna go ahead and rebirth. And we're gonna rebirth into astrology because I do believe that we have that right now. Wait. Yeah. Wait, should we do this? Which one? Should we do battle astrology or fate astrology? Let's do fate astrology. Because I have a feeling we're gonna need to do like some of that stuff. And if anything, I can rebirth off camera and then do, or even on camera and then do like the text. Ooh, because yeah, I still don't have this. I know I said I would do it last night, but I forgot about it. What is this? Oh, shadow mission? And is this battle astrology specifically? Yeah, that's battle astrology specifically. And this is battle astrology. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this and then like try it out. I'm actually gonna go switch to a new tab. We're gonna put the skills over here. Back to the war. I went back to New York. After the war, I went back to New York. We don't have any of the other ones, so I think we have to get the quest, right? Okay, so we want to do this one right here. Okay, so complete the battle astrology scenario. Talk to Delaney with a wand of clear the wand of lesser willpower quest. Okay, so let's go to the Stellar Citadel. I wonder if I have that on my hotkeys already. I do. Okay, here we are. Look at Delaney. Look, I have something I'm holding too. I wish the sensor did have a little bit more like idle animation to it, because right now it's just pretty much still. And hello, Mason. How you doing? Hello. I've been waiting for you to pop in. What are you up to these days? Anything fun? Have you met anyone interesting? It's my Friday. Ooh, congrats. Do you have any plans for today? Was there some reason you called? Oh, leave it to me to bombard you with questions the moment you walk through the door. I can't help myself when I know how colorful of a life you lead. Have you played Terraria? I have before. I've played it. I owned it. I own it, actually. I don't play regularly, though. So I asked you to visit because there's something I could use your help with. Will you help me out? Listen to her story. After our pilgrimage was over and we parted ways with you, I decided to walk with Neil on the long road back home. There was nothing saying I had to. I could have made it easier on myself or even just spent most of the trip in the Stellar Citadel. But after everything we've experienced, I wanted to know more about the world and experience things for myself. Well, today I'm playing Mabby, but I'm not playing Terraria these days. Today is a Mabby day. On our travels, I met this girl. I found her alone, looking up at the night sky and making an earnest wish to the star fairy. Oh. I wasn't surprised she couldn't see me, but she didn't seem like she could see Neil either, so she might have been blind. Still, I wonder if she felt our presence somehow. As we listened, we heard her wishing for a friend. She longed to have someone in her life who'd always be by her side. It really struck a chord with me, you know? She doesn't seem like someone who even has a brother or sister she can rely on. So I really want to grant her wish. I'm not really sure what's the best way to go about it, though. Do you think you can help me find a friend for this girl? You might think that wanting to help someone just because their situation reminds me so much of my own is pretty Baron? This game is cute. Thank you! It's a very old game. Well, I don't know why I said thank you, but, you know, this game is like my childhood, so I'm very attached to it. But yeah, this is the new story in the old game, Mabinogi. It was made in 2004, and then released in North America in 2009. And you wouldn't be wrong, but I just don't want to leave her hanging without even trying. Maybe when I saw her clinging to the finished ray of hope, believing the possibility of something she's never experienced, I thought, if her wish can come true, maybe my own chances are better than I think. Agree to help. Hooray! Thank you! I was worried I might be asking too much of you, but now I'm glad I reached out anyway. So my first thought was that I could put on my astrological know-how to create a friend who could always be by her side. But the things I create here are to start to disappear once they're taken out of the Stellar Citadel. Oh, and thank you so much for the hydrate and the redeem for first. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and do that. Hi, Cavalder. That's how you say your name, right? I can't believe everybody saw your name right, except for me. Cavalder? Okay, I'll try to remember. It's... K? Valder? I promise I'm not out here trying to misname people. I feel like a substitute teacher. You know, when they say the completely wrong name. But the things I start to create here... But thank you so much for coming in. Welcome in. New Day, K. Valder, even Paragonance who redeemed the Hydrate. Thank you. To keep the form of something I make here stable outside the Citadel, it has to stay close to me, which isn't really an option here. The other possibility is to create it from local material, physical stuff, taken from Aaron. Aw. That's why I'd like to lean on your expertise as a well-traveled gatherer. Right now, I've got Neil busy hunting down some things I can use, but if you pitch in too, I think I'll be able to get everything I need more quickly. But I'm not asking you to just help me totally free. You know how Neil taught you how to use astrology to fight? I've also got my own astrological specialties. I think you might find rewarding to learn. But what I can do is just as nifty as Neil's fancy scythe twirling, though maybe a bit less flashy. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. Like I'm nervous. Like my heart is fluttering. Because like I want this to be good. Like I don't want to be disappointed. And this was like my favorite. This is what I was waiting for. If Neil's doing what I asked right now, he should have had a rod in hand using constellation casting to fish for star reflections. Not a fishing thing. I've talked about this before, but I don't like fishing stuff, fishing mechanics. I'll give you an enchanted letter that should take you right to where he is. All you have to do is read it to activate the spell, and you do know how to read, right? Hopefully when you come back, you'll have bags full of great materials. Press the complete button to finish the... Okay. I'm a little nervous, I won't lie. Because I think, like, out of everything I can do in Mabby, fishing has to be my least favorite. I know a lot of people like it. I just can't get behind it. Where do you want me to... How do I teleport? I'm so sorry, I don't know how to go. Delaney, help me. There's a couch right here. I just realized that. Constellation fishing? Is that a skill? I don't see that. The beautiful empty inventory is goals. I know, Paragonance! You can do it too. I can help you. We should all do it. Oh, click a letter? Is it in my special inventory? No. Am I dumb? Where is it? Okay. No, the only letter I have is the Doki Doki flower one. I'm like confused. Okay, I have that one. And I have that already. Oops, I accidentally did the wrong skill. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell a few items that I don't need. Like this, this, this. Keep it a little bit neater. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this in the shop too. 749. Get paid. Get paid. Get paid. Relist. We also need to pay a visit to Rua eventually because I have her boots. I just keep it in the auction house to keep my inventory clean. But these boots are for Rua. I don't just have boots here for no reason. Okay. And we can actually redeem this too. To be honest, I should have done that before rebirthing. But what does she want us to do? I'll give you an enchanted letter that should take you right to where he is. Am I not, like, doing a skill or something? Okay, so I'm just gonna leave the Stellar Citadel, and maybe she gives you the letter after you leave the building. Because, like, that's the only thing I can really think of. Because I don't have the letter. Okay. Did you guys do this already? Did you get a letter? I'm actually gonna go use this to enter the Stellar Citadel again. I need you to buy 1k chairs for me. What do you got? Do you got something cool? Do you have a framed room? Let me know if you have a framed room. Press the complete button to finish the quest. I don't read. I don't read, apparently. Click the complete button. Is it skill? Shh. Ooh. Consolation bait. Hopefully this is not like a forever thing and I can just not do this the whole time. Look, Delaney's letter. A letter given to you by Delaney. The envelope has been shut with a wax seal and printed with a unique symbol. It has been enchanted so that when read, it can take you to Neil, who already left in search of materials. When you break the seal and unfold the letter, you're surprised to see it's blank. But letters begin appearing on it before your eyes, as if penned by an unseen hand. It's not the first time you've seen this, but it's just as fascinating as before. Dear, if you're reading this, you must have agreed to help Delaney gather materials. Thanks, but just so you know, you don't always need to do everything that Delaney asks. I mean, I know I'm not one to talk. I can never say no to her. But that's not me. But that's me, not you. Anyway, I know it would take a good while longer if I were to do this alone, so I appreciate your willingness to help. You remember how these letters work, right? It hasn't been that long since we gave you one, but just in case, I'll give you the brief explanation. Thank you so much for the lurk, I appreciate it. Just picture me in your mind as you read the letter, and you'll be transported to where I am. Come see me when you're ready, Neil. As if you could forget the letter, and the journey is set in motion. Are you ready to read the letter and be transported to Neil once again? Go see him. Suddenly, you're surrounded by light, and you feel like you've been floating. It's a bit like the sensation of using Wings of Goddess. Ooh, I love it here in Port Cobb. His fluffy white hair... Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Oh, there you are. I noticed you used the letter, so I figured you'd be here soon. I'm glad Delaney remembered to give it to you. What are you doing? Fishing for star reflections. Delaney said she needed some to make a friend. Astrologer skills all need a bit of energy from the stars to work. Some skills need more than others. Delaney's specialty is stellar handcraft. No, I don't want to do that. which might just need the most of all. It's a bit of a pain. Anyway, I was just using constellation casting to fish for the star reflection, since we can extract the energy she needs from it. Reflections of stars? Imagine trying to be Vivi right now. The stars are always looking after us. Of course, but we can't usually reach their energy from all the way down here. But at night, the stars touch the water and leave behind reflections, which carry traces of the energy we need. When the time in Erin is between this and this, the reflections are brightest, and you can use the constellation casting to fish them. Okay, 6 and 6. That'll be very helpful if you want to use astrology skills, as I said. But how do you do that? Oh, well, you know how to fish, don't you? At its core, constellation casting isn't too different. Zoe will need a special type of rod and bait. Once you've hooked a reflection, though, you'll need to put in effort, a bit of effort, to get a good result. No. I was saying the other day that Mabby does fishing well because you don't need to do anything, and that you can AFK for it. But we'll see. Maybe this is fun. The more stars you can match with the constellations that appear, the more energy you'll be able to capture. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. The more stars you match with the constellations that appear, the more energy you'll be able to capture. But you'll still be able to skim some stellar energy. You can AFK this too, but you don't get as much rewards. Okay, thank you, Pay. Big catches will come with enough practice. Delaney gave you an equipment you need, the live stream said. Oh, okay, good. I didn't watch that. The 7-year wonder. Delaney gave you the equipment you need when she was explaining constellation casting, didn't she? Why not give it a try if you're curious? Just let me know when you're ready to gather more materials. Equip the rod and that she gave you in trial constellation casting is possible from 6 to 6. Okay. So I'm gonna lower the map over here and just make it in the corner. And then we're gonna try constellation casting. We're gonna give it a good, like, actually try it. Oh, the water is very pretty though. I love the water. Okay, that looks gorgeous. I love that. Thank you so much for the bump, though. Hey, Peru, how you doing? Do you have any plans for today? Right now, I'm trying Fate Alchemy, but I might hop in and do some X instead later. Do you guys like my support puppets? I think they're very charming. I have a 1/4 of a veggie burger in my bag. So I might just have a little bite. Very cute. My veggie burger? Like the Stardust 2. Oh, okay. Oh, Peru, welcome in! Oh, welcome there. Do you know I don't like tomatoes? I hate tomatoes. I actually got this veggie burger from a restaurant nearby. It's the only place that sells veggie burgers. Okay, what are we doing? What? Oh, so every one of these needs to be in a star. Yeah, I don't know how that. I don't think that's happening. What don't you like about them? About what? Veggie burgers? They make me nervous because they kind of taste like real meat. I know they don't, but it feels real to me. Oh, they're gross. I like the flavor when they're cooked, but not when they're raw. So how long are we supposed to do this? I'm not gonna do that. So we're not supposed to do this. Yeah, pizza's okay. Pizza, ketchup, tomato sauce, just like any other sauce. Reaper Raid! Hey! Thank you so much for coming in. Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca. We are playing Mabby right now. We are doing the astrology. Pizza time! Ayy! Let me actually give X a shout out because they are a wonderful streamer too. They just rated us as well. So anyway, my name is Rebecca. I'm a variety VTuber, V-singer, voice actress, and I stream at these times 1:30 1:30 PST, 2:30 MST, 3:30 CST, and 4:30 EST. Okay, phew. So basically the times you see on screen, but instead of the daylight time, it's the standard time. No, I play Uno Reverse. Ah! I was about to raid. EX. I was about to raid you by typing in the wrong command. But thank you everyone for coming in. Let me talk to Neil. So right now I'm doing a quest. I was also eating a veggie burger, but I'll put it down. Have you tried the constellation casting yet? It may take some getting used to, but I think it's just as fun as regular fishing in its own way. How is he able to do this fishing when he wasn't able to do regular fishing? I did SWTOR because Division 2 kept crashing on me. You know, before I went live, I actually opened Twitch and then I saw you were playing SWTOR. I didn't think you would end so soon. Well, I mean, you might have been streaming for longer, but I only saw the end because I just got home. But how was it? Did you do anything like cool? Did you beat a quest or something? I don't know anything about that game, to be honest. What's the objective and did you accomplish it? 6 hours of streaming, wow. That's a doozy. Have you tried? Oh, I think I already read that. It's a great way to pass the time at the lake or the ocean, but I found that if you do a little here and there, I'm never short of star reflections when I need them for my astrology. And I made a new character. I made a mercenary gunslinger. Hey, that sounds fancy. You can even make the tools you need for constellation casting with star reflections. Delaney can teach you all about it. She's much better at this sort of thing than I am. What materials are we looking for again? Oh, right. I just got a bit carried away about talking about fishing. I forgot to tell you what I was actually looking for. Let's go somewhere else, though. I'm not having much luck in Port Cobb today. Like, maybe Tyrconnell? Yeah, I think that would be better. Are you ready? Follow Neil. Alright. If you're ready, let's go. Neil casually holds out his hand, and when you take it, you feel a floating sensation, just like you did when you read the letter. This is Where are you, Neil? ¿Dónde estás? Let me actually switch to channel 1. I know it's gonna be a doozy because everybody's gonna be right here trying to fish. Yup. It's always like that. His fluffy white hair perched above his... Oh, okay, I'm not gonna read that. Maybe over there. I'll find better star reflections. You've just learned about constellation casting, so I'll take care of that for now. Maybe you can handle the other materials? What do we need? Have you ever sheared a sheep? Yes! We need 5 tufts of wool. Could you gather them? I'll lend you the tools you need. There's a herd of sheep near here. You won't have to go too far. I'll just be here fishing. Let me know when you got 5 tufts of wool. Thanks again. He hands you a gathering knife. Equip it and gather some wool. Do I need to gather new wool or can I just... I have a whole stash. So I'm gonna remove this. And then grab this gathering knife. And then we're gonna go find a sheep. Here's some sheep. Let's even do Phantasmal Sight so it's even faster. This is blue? Don't need to? I see. Oops, oops, oops. Why can't I pick it up? Let me pick it up! That's definitely all I need, you know? We'll just summon our regular crew. You just the stuff in your inventory. Sounds good. Well, we got it. Follow me. But thank you, Shock. You look cute. Wait, I'm on the wrong bridge. My bad. Is it down here? Oh, wow. Follow, 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 but the truth is hard to swallow. Follow me. Okay, Neil is there. I feel like doing events sometimes it's like doing Where's Waldo? Because like you don't know where the NPC is, you just have to look. Let's see. Yes, that's 5 tufts of wool. Perfect. I don't know exactly what Delaney's working on, but she said she needed something soft and fluffy. And what's fluffier than wool? Nothing that I know of anyway. Did you catch any star reflections? Well. You don't beat around the bush, do you? So, actually, I haven't gotten the type that Delaney needs yet. I think I need to try another fishing spot. And while we're there, we can grab the rest of the materials too. Another fishing spot? The lake in Amnia is good for fishing, isn't it? And you can use constellation casting anywhere you can fish. So I thought I'd try it. Maybe I'll have better luck. Anyway, that's the plan. We'll go to Amnia. I'll fish for the star reflections and you can gather 2 berries. You know how to gather berries, right? All you need to do is hit trees and occasionally they'll fall out. Alright, let's head to Amnia. Okay, if you're ready, let's go. That's the same words that we read before. Alright. And then I do believe it's the same thing as Shock told us. So I actually do have a pet with a bunch of berries. Because I do have a stash for anything related to part-time. And here are my berries. He said he needed 2 berries, so we're just gonna grab 2. I'm very careful with that pet because I don't want the eggs to break. Oh, so you're already done, are you? I'm, not. Would you mind waiting a bit longer? I feel like I can sense I could get at least 1 or 2 more. I'll wait. Thank you. I promise I won't keep you waiting too long. I'm right on the cusp of another catch. I can feel it. Neil caught a few star reflections, but he still doesn't seem to have what he needs. Ah, I can't believe this. I guess it's just not my day. I never have this much trouble. I'm sorry I made you wait. And I'm afraid I don't have all that much to show for it. Kind of embarrassing. This isn't really meant to make up for it exactly, but there's someone I'd like you to meet. Neil takes a small star-shaped rock out of his bag. Interesting. You're combining some of my favorite things, rocks and stars. This is my pet rock. Relta the Third. He's been with me for how many years? Has it been now? I'm not sure, but it's been a long time. Relta the Third. I don't even mind the pet rock, to be honest. I'm not like Elmo. I don't have an issue with pet rocks. I guess you don't need a pet. You don't see a pet rock as often as a dog or a cat, do you? It may be a bit odd, but he's always by my side, and I know I can rely on him. My brother, do what you need to do. When Delaney said she wanted to make a friend for that girl, I thought of him right away. After all, I needed the same thing when I was younger. Someone who would support me unconditionally. Someone who never think I was strange. Fun fact, I have a doll that my grandmother made. So I call her Mommy Doll. Yeah, I'm a little bit embarrassed, but she's like my little doll. And she's really cute. Yeah. But she's definitely she's essentially made out of like rolled up fabric. Like it's not like a fancy doll with like fancy stuffing and everything, but she's really cute. I love her. Yeah. So I definitely understand where Neil is coming from. It's just like, yeah, I have no issue. And I wasn't allowed to have a living pet. I didn't get it at the time, and now I think it's for the best. I actually wasn't allowed to have a living pet either for the longest, so I definitely understand that as well too, because my family is allergic. I'm not though. So I actually have cats now, but my family is allergic to cats. I think at least my dad is, but maybe other people are. I don't know. After all, with Realta, is that how you say his name? Somebody's gonna hit me with, actually, it's not. Just kidding. I don't have to worry about looking at him and seeing all his possibilities, good and bad. I forgot that was a thing. I never thought I'd start relying on a rock, but I just find it reassuring, knowing that he's always with me. I wonder what Elmo would think. I'm so curious. Do you think he would have an issue with Relta the third? Do you guys know about the Elmo Rocco dilemma? Here, you can pet him, and maybe you'll get it. He likes being pet in the direction of the grain. If you do it right, he'll happily listen to all your worries. What grain? Which direction? I'm gonna say, which direction? Neil is like, bruh, you're gonna make me say this again? Just pet it. So, if you look closely, carefully, I mean, this direction, you see? Pet him that way. Look, he likes it. Can you tell? When I'm worried about something, I know I can find somewhere quiet and tell him all about my problems, and he'll listen. Neil spends a long time telling you about Real Tough the Third. Not you put in the card here. Oh no. I'm sorry, I've been wasting time talking and we still got materials to gather. What else do we need? Let's see, the last thing on the list is 5 bundles of flowers. Well, I guess it's better to go to Ememaka then. Hello, JJMC, welcome in. You remember when we stopped there on our pilgrimage, right? I saw a field of beautiful flowers there last time. There should be more than enough for us to gather a few without disturbing anything. The best way to gather flowers is with a weeding hoe. Here, I'll give you one. When we get to Ememaka, please gather 5 bundles of flowers for me. I've never gotten bundles of flowers before, other than just buying flowers at the shop in Ememaka. So it's kind of funny to me that I've been playing this game for years and I did not know that. Okay, shall we go? Follow Neil. Okay, if you're ready, let's go. Neil casually holds out. Okay, this is the same thing, same thing. Okay, so there's flowers here apparently. Where are the flowers? Are the flowers in the room? Okay, I'm just gonna talk to Neil first. Maybe he'll direct me. These? Oh, I see, I see. I just want to talk to Neil and see if there's a cutscene here. I'll be here fishing, so let me know when we got 5 bundles of flowers. You can dig them out in the flower field nearby with that weeding hoe I gave you. He turns back to the water, adopting a somewhat exaggerated look of focus. Equip that and then do that. Sounds good. Thank you, Shock. Can you imagine when these actually look like flowers? You sneeze really hard and blew the flowers away. You're overcome by the flower's beauty and stop to write a poem. I didn't even know you could do this. Oh, is this where you get fresh grass? I always buy this stuff. Bundle of flowers. Wait, is Piran picking that up? I'm not gonna pick it up and then see what happens. He does pick it up. Pick it up, sir. He did. I don't know why it makes me happy. All the flowers here are wilted. We needed 5 bundles, right? We have 2 so far. Oh, you get a feeling that these plants want you to leave. LOL. Not me going where the flowers don't want me. You slipped and smashed the flower. Doo-doo-doo. I hope they use the exact same sound effects when Unreal happens. Or at least have it as an option, instead of more realistic sounds. Something about doo-doo-doo makes me happy. What is that? Why does it look like that? Oh, do they come in different colors? Is that why? I wonder. They need to, right? I think it would be very nice. Was your UI always blue? Yes, this is the default. I just keep it that way. Oh, I thought that person was Neil! Where's Neil? Okay. Look at you just looking pretty. You are quite pretty. That was quick. You didn't have too much trouble with the bugs or the pollen, did you? Nope, I am not allergic to pollen or bugs. Delaney had me gather flowers for her a few times. Oh, the update made everyone's UI blue by default. I had to change it. LOL. Yeah, I leave it blue. For some reason, it's just what fits right with me. I didn't even know you could change the color until I think I saw another streamer play Mabby. And I was like, why is it pink? And I'm like, is that like a mod or something? And then I realized almost every streamer changed their color. And I was just like, oh. And transparent? Really? You see, I didn't even check the options. For me, my favorite color is yellow. Your mic has some staticiness. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I'm actually gonna fix that. Back to New York. I went back to New York. Okay, so I'm gonna go mute for a second. I'm gonna unplug it and then replug it in. I'm back! Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate it. Does this sound better? I'm actually gonna put this cable in better. After the war, I went back to New York. After the war, I went back to New York. But yeah, I kept it on default blue my entire life. Except for, like, I think I changed the color one time. And then I thought it looked weird. Or maybe I just watched somebody else do it and I thought it looked weird. But yeah, it's been blue forever. In fact, if you look at my very first streams, my color, instead of being yellow, was blue. But I don't know, blue is not my happy color. So at some point, I changed like my theming to yellow instead of blue. I've finally caught most of what I need. Just one more one more to go. It never fails that. When I'm just trying to catch one specific type of star reflection, I always seem to catch every single other type. I'll wait. I just use black. I can't do bright colors. Valid. To be honest, I feel you. That's how I feel about like the color red. Like it hurts my eyes. And I actually like the color red. I am fond of the color red. It's just when it's red in too high a quantity, it bothers me for some reason. So I feel you. Sometimes black is just easier. And that's why I have everything in night mode. But I do try to have like a yellow night mode, usually, if that's possible. Thanks, I just need the last one, so I shouldn't take too long, I hope. After some time has passed, Neil stands up satisfied with his catches. Phew! Finally! Maybe Maimaka is a lucky place for me. Remember the big fish I caught here? Actually, this spot makes me feel a bit nostalgic too. You too, Neil? I was just thinking that. Like, I don't know why I have such, like, strong nostalgia. Like, bro, it was not that long ago. But for me, I don't know, it just does something for me. The place where Ryota and I parted was a field of flowers that looked a lot like this. Ryota first? That was my first pet rock. He was a lot less sophisticated than Ryota the third, but he was a reliable friend with a smooth back that felt good to pet. What happened? I've actually never talked about this before, but I think I could tell you. It was a bad day for me. Everything was too much. First the village kids teasing me about seeing ghosts, then Delaney following me around with the saddest expression. I couldn't deal with it, so I just left. I picked a direction in the forest and started walking. I barely noticed my surroundings. My head was full of too many questions. What did the other kids seem to have it so much easier? And why couldn't Delaney leave me alone? Things like that. The next thing I remember, I was in a clearing. Cold raindrops brought me back to my senses. In a few seconds, it was raining so hard that I could barely see in front of me, much less find my way home. I took shelter under a large tree, only to find that I wasn't alone. It was a toad, the tiniest toad I'd ever seen. I think it must have just emerged from the water. It was so small that the puddles that formed under the tree threatened to seep it away. I remember watching its little legs kicking as it struggled to swim. It looked so desperate to get on dry land, and then why didn't you pick it up? And then the only thing that I had with me was Ryota the first. I wasn't even really thinking about it when I wedged him in the mud next to the tree, making a platform out of the reach of the puddle. Aww, that's sweet. The toad hopped right on, and we sheltered there out of the rain together. Watching it, knowing I had helped it to get to safety, it eased my troubles. But the toad was still resting there when I got up to go back to the village. I thought I'd come back for Ryota the first later, but I could never find the clearing again, and that was the last time I saw him. Maybe he knew he fulfilled his purpose. Maybe he was ready to move on. I'm sorry, am I being too Malden? I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Well, we've got everything we need, but we should head back to the Stellar Citadel. Delaney's probably worn a hole in the floor with all of her impatient pacing by this point. Anyway, I'll go ahead. Come to the Stellar Citadel whenever you're ready. Neil turns away from you and leaves awkwardly. When you're ready, use the Stellar Citadel skill to follow him there. Look, something in my auction house sold. Let's check what it is. Okay, and then we could go to the Stellar Citadel. Beautiful. Perfect skill training. Interesting. Oh wow! For some reason seeing him here kind of confused me. And then seeing Delaney not over here also confused me. Her long hair... Oh, okay, I'm not gonna read that. Oh, you're back! And are those lovely materials all for me? You're a real champ, sticking it out all that time gathering things with Neil. Wait, you make it sound like teaming up with me was some sort of burden. Oh, so everything worked out totally fine? That's great to hear. I figured Neil would just start fishing, zone out to everything else, and you'd have to find the rest of the stuff on your own. That's absolutely not how it went. I put a lot of effort fishing up those star reflections, you know. So, in other words, you admit you caught all the star reflections by yourself? Suspicious. Well, that's not... Well, it's because I was engrossed in fishing or whatever you're thinking. It was more that she learned the basics of constellation casting not long ago. I figured it would be more efficient if someone with more experience handled it. And hi, welcome back, Saitama. I hope everything is well. Aha! So you basically did just zone out in fishing and leave her to gather pretty much everything else. Guilty as charged. Are you really going to zing me after I volunteer to help you gather all the materials out of the goodness of my heart? Yeah, stomach issues, trouble breathing. Oh no. Oh. I hope you're able to get the help you need now. Of course, I'm grateful you helped. I'm just opposed on the principle to letting you cover up the fact that you turned my noble request into an expedition to indulge your fishing habits. Intervene to calm them both down. Arrgh. I let Delaney... What? Needling get to me again. What am I doing just standing around? You two rolled up your sleeves and brought everything I asked for. So now it's time for me to get to work. I'm going to put my knowledge of stellar handicraft to create a friend for that girl, made from the materials gathered from across the land and animated by the energy of the stars. And hello, Ghost! This is a good opportunity to teach you about stellar handicraft, too. Yes, indeedy. Stellar handicraft is basically the skill we astrologers use to harness the energy of the stars and put it to work creating the sorts of items we use from day to day. Now you probably watch me and think, wow, she makes this look so easy. But creating something imbued with energy of the stars is actually really difficult. That's why we usually use the Fate Spinner as a sort of intermediary, helping us simplify the process. That's the reason pretty much all of our stellar handicraft work is done here in the Stellar Citadel. This is the method we use to create most of the implements and tools we use in our astrology. So I think once you get a hang of it, you'll come to realize how useful it is. So how about it? Ready to give it a spin? You've shown plenty of talent already. Time to take the next step in your astrological education. Since this is your first time, let's start nice and slow. We'll make a tin of constellation bait, which is what we use for constellation casting. You don't need any special tools for stellar handicraft, but keep in mind that you'll need access to the Fate Spinner in order to use the skill. Delaney has given you everything you need to create a tin of constellation bait. Use the stellar handicraft skill while standing near the Fate Spinner to harness the energy of the stars. At least I don't have to have a handicraft kit. Like, that's nice. What? Did you guys see that? Like, my book. My book! Oh my gosh, is this part like just like glitched a little bit? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a Fate Spinner, right? I think it only happens when you do like that. I just find this very humorous. Do I not have the... Do I have to click complete? Yeah. Wow! Novice Fate Astrologer. Okay, Stellar Handicraft. And we're gonna put it on the tab over here. Okay, I just had to like... I was like holding my breath. Okay, this isn't terrible. This is pretty decent. Let me put up my hair, I'm sorry. Okay, so actually, I don't mind Stellar Handicraft. The worst thing has to be the constellation casting. But I feel like I could probably get used to it. I just need to like buckle down and just do better at fishing. The stars will always guide you to your path. There you go. Using the stellar handicraft skill was no biggie for someone like you, right? All the knowledge that's accumulated in the Fate Spinner over the ages is able to really speed up the crafting process. Even for experienced astrologers, making the things you need shouldn't be too difficult. You just need to bring the materials. The sorts of things we make with Stellar Handicraft usually serve to help us with our astrology skills more effectively. So you should try making a lot of different things and seeing what brings the best value for you. The things you create with the Stellar Handicraft will also be recorded in your production log, so you can always look there to see what you've made before and what you haven't. Got it. Okay. I think your blunt force explanation got through to them. Delaney. Now, how about we start on that friend you've been wanting to make for that girl? Right. Once we shape all of the materials collected from across Erin and invest them with the power of the stars, I think we'll have a companion anyone would be glad to call a friend. Imagine if it's a puppet, and imagine we go back in time and give that puppet to Hugh. That would be absurd, if you guys know the whole Hugh puppet story. Okay, time to put the Fate Spinner to use. Really gives us another meaning to the idea of making a new friend, huh? As the Fate Spinner turns, Delaney weaves its power into the materials. Wow! I love this art. First, I'll use plenty of this soft wool, so it'll always feel nice and cozy when you hug it. Then I'll add some berries and these bundle of flowers so I'll have the vibrance and freshness of the earth. That should really help them with a source of comfort and peace. But also, I don't know if Balder is... Wait. Balder? If you're still here, what are you doing? There was a specific question I had, but I forgot what it was. I am so sorry. I had a specific question. I'll come back to you if I remember it. That should help. That should help them. Hold on. I think I need to like buckle down and think about it. But anyway, that should help them really, that should help them really be a source of comfort and peace. Oh, and since this companion will be made with the girl for a long time, it seems like a good idea to make it strong. She said your name right. Yes, I tried. Thank you, Nella. Thank you. Praise me. I think Kvalder, I think I was trying to ask, since I mentioned that I have a doll that my grandma made, what about you? Do you have anything that, like a pet rock or a doll or something like that? Anything that you hold on to? Anyone can answer as well. Saitama, Shock, Nelle. Not gravel. Not the gravel. Never. Oh, and since this but it is funny that you mentioned gravel because there's the rock. Like the rock was Realta? And since this companion will be with the girl for a long time, it seems like a good idea to make it strong. As Delaney gestures, you see a form begin to take shape. It's so cute! There we go, all finished. I've made a friend who's soft and fragrant, but it's got enough stellar energy to make sure it's no pushover. Great work if I say so myself. Why does it look like a sheep? Well, when I heard the girl's wish, the first thing I felt was that I wished I could give her a big hug. The Rock? Like the Polynesian actor? I didn't even know he was a Polynesian. No, I meant like a little rock. Like literal, like Neil, this character over here with the white hair, he has a literal pet rock. I have a tiny stuffed camel from when I was little. That's so cute. I didn't know where he was from though. The Rock? Did I tell you guys I had a dream about him? I really did. That was the craziest dream I ever had. Well, not really. That was one of the more tame dreams, actually. It was just like a back rooms type thing. But since I can't really give anyone a hug, I figured the next best thing would be to make a friend who's really high on huggability. Yeah. That's why I wish he wasn't so embarrassed about it. But I get why you would be embarrassed. It's a little bit, like, it feels like it's kind of crazy, but it's really not at the end of the day. Like, it's a very normal thing. The Rocket's Polynesian, yes, but what was the dream? Oh, okay. So basically what the dream was, so, I wanted to do acting, right? So I was going to my theaters near me, and they basically said, oh, there's an audition. Like, we don't have space right now, but there's an audition for this, like, movie that's coming up. So go ahead and go to, like, this room. Like, they gave me a new address to go to. So I went over there. And then found the room where we're auditioning. So, actually, I saw my coworker over there, my ex-coworker. And then I sat next to her. And then, we were like, oh my gosh, you're auditioning too? So we were given the lines and we did the briefing. And then, like, half of us did our auditions. And for some reason, we had to, like, all do them like it was a class presentation. I don't know why. But so we were just like sitting watching everyone, and then around the halfway mark they were like, okay, let's go ahead and take a break, everyone. There's like a coffee machine outside, because there was like a building sort of like a hotel, not exactly, but it was sort of like a hotel. So they were like, you could go to the break room and then like pick up some coffee or anything, you know, get your steps, do whatever you need to do, and then come back in like 10 minutes. So then I was like, okay, sure. So my coworker and I are like walking and talking to go to the break room. And then there's like a vending machine over there. And then I like really want to get something. And then so I put money in the vending machine. And then while I'm like reaching down to get it, I hear my friend go like, oh my gosh, it's The Rock. And I like pick up the item and I turn around and he's right in front of me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's The Rock. And he was like, oh yeah, I just want coffee, don't mind me. And then so he went to get like coffee. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. So like, I'm gonna say hi to him. And then so I was like trying to figure out what to say. And then we started talking. And then we were kind of close. Not like close, but you know, like as much as two people doing an audition would be, you know, like, hi, how you doing? And then, you know, when you have like a small like acquaintanceship, like it was like that. And then so eventually 10 minutes passed. And then my coworker is like, yo, do you remember where to go? And I was like, oh yeah, definitely. And then The Rock was there too, and he was like, oh yeah, it was this room. And then I also thought it was that room too. And then we started walking down that way. And then let's say it was room, I don't remember the room number, but let's say it was room 111. There was like room 105, room 106, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 12, but there was no 11, you know, 111. And we were like, what? And it was like a dead end where 111 would have been. And we were like, but there was a hallway here, right? There was a hallway? And we were just like looking at each other. There was a hallway, right? And then it was like a back rooms type situation. And then the dream ended. I woke up. It was pretty wild. I mean, it was not too wild. Again, like I have, and thank you so much for the warm welcome. And I'm doing wonderful. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name, but GR Balfier. But thank you for coming in. But yeah, it was a pretty tame dream. Nothing too crazy. Out of all the creatures I saw in Aaron, sheep were the warmest and coziest. So naturally, that's what I thought of. Not The Rock leading you to a dead end, literally though. But like, we knew it was there. My coworker was kind of confused, but I knew it was there. Like, I have really good like muscle memory. I don't have good regular memory, but my muscle memory is pretty good. And I was just like, it was here, right? It was here, and he was like, yeah, it was here. And then we were just like, what happened to it? Where'd it go? Come to think of it, the first time I saw a real sheep, I thought of Neil. Doesn't their soft wool remind you of his fluffy hair? Wait, are you comparing me to an animal? You know that's not what I meant. What, were you embarrassed because it might be true? Can we just not talk about this? Let's go and deliver your sheep thing to the girl. All in good time, dear brother. Before we do that, there's another time-honored astrology skill I want to teach her. In fact, this will be the first time I've shown anyone besides you how to do it. Getting lost with a rock? Literally, though. Literally. Wait, are you talking about the astral imaging? But that's not a time-honored astrology skill. It's something you made up entirely as a hobby when you're bored. A skill doesn't have to be about practicality to be helpful, right? Besides, I want to share the fun of my favorite hobby with her. I guess it doesn't really matter. In the end, it's all up to her. What will they do with a skill like that? Great! Now that that's settled, there's a place I need you to go before I can teach you astral imaging. Let's head straight there from the Citadel, so let me know when you're ready to go. Delaney seems excited to travel. Talk to her again when you're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready as I'll ever be. I gotta stop with my gloomy thoughts. Ready to head out? Then let's go. Wait, where are we going? See, there's this place I've been wanting to visit. I don't feel brave enough to go there with just Neil. But knowing you'll be coming along gives me all the courage I need. Dang. Yes! And you have them. Yeah. And you have Hamlet, now that I'm looking at it, right? Wait, so you passed? No, Hamlet's the first one. I should do heart hands next. That's a good idea. You're giving me ideas, Nele. I didn't feel brave enough to go there with just Neil. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. Come on, take my hand. Take Delaney's hand. Reaching out to grasp Delaney's intangible hand, you feel a warm sensation tugging at you, pulling you along. Word Memaka. Or this, prayer hands. Cup of overflowing emotion. Ooh, that sounds... I love that. Why does that feel like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something? Cup of ever-flowing emotion. I play. Cup of ever-flowing emotion. Why are there fish bones on the floor right here? That's fishbone. I just realized this. Fishbone. I should have known we'd end up here. Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay? Okay. It's actually, are you feeling alright? But it's alright. It still feels odd, but we finished the pilgrimage. It hasn't been as hard to be in crowded places. I can't figure out what changed. Maybe it's because I know for sure that the stars are watching over us now. But it doesn't weigh on me like it used to. I can pass by people and see the possibilities that surround them with a more hopeful heart. Glad to hear it. It has been a big change in my life, but I still wasn't quite prepared to visit such a big city. Cup of overflowing emotion sounds like a hidden item in a dungeon with a cute vampiric romantic interest towards the MC. I like the way you think, Nele. Make it a game, please. Imagine an otome game, or even just like a regular like dating sim. But I still wasn't quite prepared to visit such a big city. Well, since you're here, I'm sure it'll be okay. In fact, it'll be a really good test. But hey, if we're somewhere busy, I could teach you about astral imaging, if that's what you want. Where are you going? I heard there's a famous restaurant in Memaka. The chef is supposed to be incredible. Have you been there before? Of course. I've never been to a fancy restaurant in a big city before, so I wanted to go with you. Oh, okay. I have to do it sooner or later, right? So it might as well be now. Let's go. Neil and Delaney walk into town, wearing twin expressions of anticipation for did I call him Nelle? Neil is tingled with nerves and Delaney is with excitement. You're the first one to make this deep into a dungeon and I haven't seen a human in centuries. Imagine the tea, literally. And you could have a really good slow burn story with that, to be honest. I love the way people coordinate colors. I like this person's like blue, like dark, like navy and gold. I think it's a nice color scheme. Sir, do you want to be the vampiric love interest? He left! We're supposed to talk to Delaney. Wow! So this is the famous Localius? I've always wanted to come here since I heard the stories about a beautiful lakeside restaurant where you can enjoy delicious dishes served by a highly regarded chef. Can you imagine being so good at cooking that your meals can make people happy? That's amazing! Definitely. Definitely. I get you're excited, but you haven't forgotten the reason we're here, have you? You were all fired up to teach her about astral imaging. Of course not. Now if you'll direct your attention this way, I'm going to use a skill to capture the image of this master chef hard at work. Delaney puts her thumbs and fingers together. I developed astral imaging skill to record and capture a single moment in the life of a living being. My people have the ability to record thoughts and moments in memory threads, so I use that same concept as a base. The more the world I saw, the more I came across people and moments I wanted to remember. A screenshot. Even though I might have not gotten a chance to really meet them, it's my way of building memories and remembering happy moments. That's why I wanted to teach you how to do it. Too. I figured you might want to capture the moments and people who make a big impression on you. One of the nice things is the memories you capture of astral imaging aren't just pictures from some imaginary album. You can use them on your astrology cards too. Ooh. You remember everything you learned about the cards from the Hand of Destiny and Fate Foretold skills, right? The designs on the cards in the deck were used— Oh! This is actually nice. I like this. I want to use everybody's like picture for something. That'd be cool, right? Like we could have a Nelle card, we could have a Kavalder card, we could have a Shock card, Plus card, Peru card, Luminasi card. Okay, let me not get ahead of myself. The designs on the cards, okay, can be actually customized with the pictures you take using the astral imaging. I would love to see a more of like an art thing too, like if I can draw sort of like glyphs but with the cards, that would be cool. On top of that, I've even developed a skill where you can really decorate with all the moments you saved with astral imaging. Okay? I don't think I've seen you around here before. Have you come to sample the fine cuisine of my restaurant? The star attraction here in Maymaka. So all of the NPCs forget you periodically because the way we read time is different than there. Did you say pizza slow cook? Yes! Because here, there's an item here. Well, there's like a quest that's like a circle, and people in Mabby call that the pizza. Thank you so much for the head pat. I appreciate it. Since you came out of the town, you deserve a chance to enjoy some proper cooking. I've had food from you before, sir. Let's see. I've just received a shipment of fresh meat today. So if I were going to recommend one dish, I'd say you can't go wrong with T-bone steak. Oh! Well, I just... Wow! The chef must have noticed we were watching him! Perhaps I spoke in haste. The best meal depends on who's eating, after all. Even a masterly grilled T-bone steak wouldn't have the same appeal to every diner. Exactly. T-bone steaks does not sound good to me, personally. Oh, I mean, it Not that! When people think of me, they always tend to think of savory dishes first, but I do make sweets every now and then, just to keep my patisserie skills sharp. From the look of it, you've traveled quite a distance to get here. Such a culinary pilgrimage deserves to be rewarded, I'd say. I'd like you to have this dessert made fresh today. I hope you enjoy it and that the taste will be a fond memory of both Emimaka and Loklios. Wow! A dessert made by a professional chef. What do you think it will be? Come on, Neil. Hurry up and take it before he changes his mind. I feel like there's some kind of misunderstanding here, but I suppose this offer is too sweet to refuse. Neil, sporting his usual awkward smile, accepts dessert from Gordon. Let me see. Okay, so talk to Delaney again. Wow, look at the pudding, so smooth and bouncy. I bet it tastes like happiness in your mouth. I want to try it too, because I actually really like flan. And it's very hard to get good flan. Unless you make it yourself. Or you're friends with, like, somebody who makes it well. And sometimes you just want to buy a flan that's good. Or just get it for free. Ooh, that reminds me. It just so happens that another skill I wanted to teach you, this one I call astral imprinting, and it allows you to take any of those moments in time you captured with astral imaging and use them for decoration. Once you learn the in and outs of astral imprinting, you can even use them to take the appearance of any items you own and turn them into stickers. And we all know that there's no such thing as too many stickers. You can use the stickers you make on one of these pictures you capture with astral imaging to decorate to your heart's content. I'm actually kind of happy with this update. I think that's fun. So you can take pictures of things and then you can also make stickers of things. So you could really have like a cute look. Here, look at this. If we take the pudding Neil got, we can use astral imprinting like so. Delaney gestures animatedly, pantomiming with vigorous something. That's so cute. I love it. 10 out of 10 would not change anything. Ta-da! Ready for the scrapbooks. I present Delaney's Super Sweet Happy Pudding Day. Pudding, jelly, slime. You got a lot of things going on there. Yeah, that's true. The slime, the pudding, the jelly? Is that jelly? Oops. What do you think? Now that you've seen the potential of astral imaging and astral imprinting, don't they look like fun? You can really let your inner designer run wild. I am really letting my inner designer wild. I'm excited to try this, and I feel like I could look better than Gordon in pictures. It's not just the images you can customize either. You can change the size and orientations of the stickers and frame it with all cute borders. There's no shame in embellishing your memories. People always say that the best memories grow sweeter with time, right? Okay, I just have to ask about the slimes. Oh, the slime stickers? Well, you know, I was just going for a dessert theme. Puddings are soft, jellies have a bit of chewiness to them, and slime is bouncy. They all look kind of similar, so I figured slime was a delicious dessert, just like pudding. Is that not right? You're looking at me like it's not. I didn't expect you to notice, but you've got a sharp eye. Delaney can see food, but she really can't eat it. That means that the way she thinks about food is based on her perception more than the reality. I can't believe it. All this time and you never told me slime wasn't a dessert? With the vibrant color and bouncy texture, it seemed like such a happy dessert. Where everyone would smile and dip their spoons into the big slime bowl. Oh no! Poor Delaney. And we're just gonna move past that? We could say that like pudding and jello does all of that too. You can make edible slime too. You can make all of the items you need to use astral imprinting and astral imaging with a stellar handicraft skill as long as you're near the fate spinner. As you get more used to stellar handicraft, you'll naturally learn how to make more things. So it's a good idea to try making all sorts of different items. You never know when something might come in handy. Well, I think that's probably about enough of astral imaging and astral imprinting for now. So why don't we continue on to where we were going? You can't let all that information seep in on the way there. You can let the information seep in on the way there. The place we're headed is still a little ways out from here. So let me know when you're ready to be off. Complete. I think that's definitely going to be like the highlight of this system, the astral imaging and astral imprinting, so we can use the different tarot cards. Let's go give the girl a new friend. Talk to Delaney when you're ready. Did I get a little carried away? This is the first time I've taught anyone else how to use the astral imprinting skill. I was excited to explain how they work. I hope you'll make good use of both skills, however you'll choose to use them. With the power to capture and save little moments, you'll always be able to remember your favorite people and memories with crystal clarity. Come on, let's go find that girl. We still got a delivery to make. Here, take my hand. I can take us there in a jiffy. Reaching out to grasp Delaney's intangible hand, you feel a warm sensation tugging at you, pulling you along. This person is named Mua. It reminds me of Monster Rancher. Mabby has some wild players. Jigglypuff. That's actually a cool name. I actually like Jigglypuff. That's a cool name. That's not a nice thing of him to say about you, Jiggly. This is the place where I first saw the girl. As we were making our way back from the pilgrimage, I decided that since Neil had to walk the whole way, I'd walk with him. I'm glad I did. If I hadn't, I might have never seen that girl, wishing all her heart. At first, I thought she was so focused on her prayers that she didn't even notice Neil passing by, but it sounded like she just couldn't see him at all. She might even be blind. Stopping to listen, we heard her making a wish to the Star Fairy, longing for a friend who would always be by her side, even though she couldn't see and didn't feel like she could be much help. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Chill, girl. Oh my gosh, Napai, welcome in. Cupcake Rain. Let me actually take a sip. I'm actually a little bit thirsty. Oh, my back. Okay. Her words felt like a quiet voice from within my own heart, holding up a candle of hope as a light against a night full of uncertainties. Maybe it's just my little way of giving the universe a nudge, but I want to do something for a girl who can put her faith and hope into things she cannot see. Here's the sheep friend we made for her. Go and place it near where she made her wish. Take the friend. Delaney carefully offloads the fluffy friend she made into your waiting arms. You should place it near the location where the girl made her wish to the Star Fairy. Is it over here? I'm assuming it's... Oh, look! Oh. A celestial calming companion Delaney fashioned through the use of stellar handicraft, taking the form of a normal sheep. It represents the softest and most comforting thing Delaney has ever observed in Aaron. Its plush, emanatingly huggable texture is complemented by the light scent of flowers and berries. You can almost feel the stress melt away when you squeeze it. Girl's prayer site. This is very pretty. And somebody put their guildstone right here. Examining the area, you see a well-trodden ground that indicates someone's coming and going. This is likely the spot the girl comes each night to make her wish. Place the friend Delaney created. Pausing for a moment, you select the spot you think might make it most likely the girl will notice a sheep-like friend Delaney made for her, and place it there. Your work is done. Return to where Neil and Delaney are waiting. This person's like in battle position. Oh! Okay, I was like, what? What's going on over there? Thanks for the assist. Hopefully, you set it where she can't help but stumble upon it. Maybe even literally. I think she'll be coming to make her wish soon. I've watched her do this a few times, and she usually comes to offer prayers or make wishes around this time. Let's wait for her here. Retreating to a respectful distance where the girl would be unlikely to sense your presence, you and Delaney wait for her arrival. After a little while, you finally catch a sight of her. Okay, there she is. Oh! What's this? She literally has a blindfold on. Of course she's blind. Is that Thrilly? Does the Star Fairy hear me and grant my wish? Delaney watches the girl intently. She took it with her. I'm so glad, but she looks so sad. I hope having a friend by her side will bring peace to her heart. Did you see the girl's destiny? You remember when I told you about my clan symbol, the Wheel of Seasons? The Wheel of Seasons is supposed to... Okay, if you have a cat city with no skill attached yet, you can get 24% training? You're tripping, right? Not 24? Or is it actually 24? Because... thank you. The Wheel of Seasons is supposed to represent the cynical nature of the universe. 12 is the limit, but... sounds good. Cat City goes around the... Are you serious? I didn't know that. But thank you, I do have a cat city with no skill. It's supposed to represent the cynical nature of the universe. The changing of the seasons, growth and diminishment, death and rebirth. Everything is always in motion, and nothing will remain the way it is forever. They drill that principle into the head of all of us astrologers from a very young age. Just as days passes into nights and the sun sinks, we can hold up the stars knowing morning will always come. Meeting and parting are kind of a cycle too. So even if you have to say goodbye to someone, you can always take comfort in knowing that whatever led you to parting will also steer your meeting towards someone new. I guess that was a bit heavy, huh? Not always, because I feel like that's nice too, because I still miss Tanny. So, you know, I know that we're meeting new people and stuff, but hopefully, because nothing in Aaron truly dies, that both the little girl and Tanny come back. Thanks for going along with us. Because of what we were able to do for that girl, I can return with a lighter heart. Would it be okay if I went back to the Stellar Citadel first? I need some time to myself to think. There are more things I want to teach you, so I hope you'll come visit me again at the Stellar Citadel when you get a chance. Let me thank you for agreeing to Delaney's request. We'll go on ahead to the Stellar Citadel, so please come and visit us when you have the time. Wearing a downcast expression, in spite of her good deed, Delaney grabs Neil by the sleeve as the two of them depart for the Stellar Citadel. I'm a little sad, but yeah. It makes sense. Right this way, my shining star. And just for clarity, I know I said earlier that she has a blindfold. Of course she's blind. That's not necessarily what I meant to say. What I meant to say was that she has a blindfold, so of course she cannot see you. Like, blindfolds are literally meant to obscure your vision. So, yes. That's what I meant to say. But you could still be seeing even if you use a blindfold. Right this way, my shining star. I'm sorry. I feel like I've been asking so much of you lately, and then I just fitted off to the Stellar Citadel without even waiting for you. I felt like I was going to break into tears if I kept looking at your face. It happened. Anyway, the reason I told you to come is that there's another astrologer skill I want to teach you. I think it's finally time you learn about cartomancy. Hey! The ability to read cards to gain insight into the future. I don't want to give you the impression that, with a deck of cards in hand, you can see which of life's vast possibilities will always come to be. It's more like the cards give you a glimpse of the fate an individual leans most strongly toward at the time you're performing the reading. All in all, I think that if you master cartomancy, you may even be able to better understand your own future. And if you have the understanding, you can take that a more active role in shaping it. Of course, you can use cartomancy to read fortunes just for fun, but if you have any conjunction crystals, you can actually harness the potential of the fortune for yourself for a while. Neat, huh? You can make your own conjuration crystals with stellar handicraft. So whenever you stop by, use the fate spinner. You can come chat with me too. Neil's more the expert on cartomancy though. So for now, why not go over there and have him show you what it's all about? With a comforting smile on her face, Delaney points you towards her brother, standing near the astral gate. Go speak with Neil. Ah! Where's Neil? There he is. I thought he was by the fate spinner. So Delaney told you about cartomancy? In some ways, I actually prefer cartomancy to astrology. Sure, you can't see the vast flow of all the possibilities of the universe if you're just checking the cards, but... Thank you so much for the stretch. I actually do need that. Oh, shoot. Oh! Oh, wow. Be right back. Sounds good. I actually really did need that stretch, so thank you. Well, even the limited possibilities of a single creature can still be woven together with effort and care to create a better future for that creature and for everyone. Doesn't the thought give you hope? I talked it over with Delaney, and, well, since it's important to me, I wanted you to experience it too. If you're interested, I'd like to teach you about cartomancy. I hope it'll help you understand us a bit better too. By the way, did Delaney mention how you can harness the possibilities you see with cartomancy and use them to influence your fate for a while? Well, you can... Let me actually switch my posture a little bit. I don't want to be a shrimp. Okay, actually this seems nice. I was just making funny faces for a bit. I'm back now. Guess who's back? Back again. Okay. You can actually share the fate you see with others too. We call that phenomenon the guidance of fate. Of course, you can't get something for nothing, and that's so true for astrology as for anything else. For each person you like to share your fate with, you'll need a conjuration crystal. So if you're the sharing type, you may want to use your stellar handicraft to stock up whenever you can. And keep in mind there's always many possible futures. Cartomancy can give you a glimpse of a few, but it doesn't set your fate in stone or anything like that. So don't feel bound by the cards, but use them to guide you. With them, you can nudge your future to be brighter than ever. Oh, by the way, Ralta the Third has been asking about you. What happened to Ralta the Second? Oh, no! Don't ask about the tragedy that happened to 2, not when 3 is trying to talk. Huh? You really want to know about Rilta the Second? I didn't think you'd be so interested, but okay. It's hard to talk about, but I guess I can tell you. The day I said goodbye to Rilta the Second, it was very hot. The roads were scorching, but we just finished packing up camp, so we had to move on. We always traveled together in a caravan for safety, but I was young then. I couldn't bear the heat, and I didn't know why the adults were so insistent that we all stay on the road out of the shade. I waited until no one was looking. I snuck off into the forest, hiding comfortably in the shade. I felt like the cleverest person in the world, but that's when the bandits appeared. And they took Rilta? I think they thought we were a trade caravan, laden down as we were with wagons and packs. On my own, away from the group, I guess I looked like the easiest prey. Before I knew what was happening, one of them had a pair of guns pointed at me and Rilta the Second. That is traumatizing. He was young back then. He's still young. Look at him. If I had to guess, I would have to say like 14, probably, because my character is, I'm not going to say it because last time I was banned for saying it, but this is my character's age. And then if she's this tall, because, you know, height and age go hand in hand in Mabby. I would say he's like no more than 14. Like he's 14 max, tops. So if he's that young and he's still thinking that he was younger back then, he must have been like 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. That's pretty traumatizing. I won't even lie. What happened? He was safely inside my jacket pockets, like always, and he took a bullet in my steed. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh! Not only did he have a gun pointed at him, they actually shot him. I made it out with a bruise, but he was shattered to pieces. My dear friend, because of me, this brilliant light, shining like the stars, was snuffed out far too soon. Far too soon. Because of my carelessness, I lost someone dear to me. But at least I learned my lesson. No. What was the lesson? Don't leave your... No! I'm sorry. Rules are there for a reason. I try to always follow them now. Oh! Oh! That explains. I've never told this story before. It's hard, but I also feel lighter now. Yes, please, talk to a therapist. That's literally what they're there for. And your Wait, do his parents know? I'm getting stressed. I need to move on. I need to move on. Maybe now that I told you about Rilta the First and Rilta the Second, I can finally say farewell to them and find peace. Thank you. I'd like to show all those places to Rilta the Third when I can. And I want to tell his predecessors what a good friend I've made since parting with them. I mean, you, of course. Now I'm getting emotional. Oh, since you've been such a good friend to Rilta the Third, let me give you this. It's a sticker I made of him. It's not anything special, but I hope you like it. And here's another sticker. Look, it's what Delaney made with the materials we gathered together. I hope you'll remember it as fondly as I do. By the way, I think I'm going to try to visit the Stellar Citadel a bit more often from now on. I can't spend as much time here as Delaney, but, well, I hope to see you around. Neil shyly looks away as he hands you the sticker he made. Aww, you're so sweet. I would head pat you if I could. The sticker pack. A pack containing an astral sticker. Durable packaging. Keeps the contents safe, even when traded. Use it to add to your sticker collection within your astral imprinting sticker list. Another one? And does it have a special, like... Let's see. Astral sticker kit. A professional do-it-yourself kit that contains everything one needs to create stickers based on the items in one's inventory. Ooh. The appearance of and color will be represented exactly as they appear on the item. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is amazing! I don't know exactly what kind of picture I want to make, but I'm gonna cook. You know, like maybe like a potion, like a rebirth potion. So it's probably gonna be like this pixelish kind of imaging, right? I would want to be the High Priestess card. Oh, but Mabby has different cards, right? For cartomancy. Thanks for always being willing to indulge me. At first, I was a little hesitant about reaching out to you about this, but now I feel like it was the right decision. Here, take this. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. It's a sticker I made of myself. Oh, sticker I made myself. I hope when you see it in your astral imprinting collection, you'll remember the memories we made together. I've been thinking. You remember the land where we ended our pilgrimage, right? When we were there, the stars told me of a lot of things. After listening to their whispers, I began to wonder if maybe there's a reason I exist in the state I'm in. I believe that everything that lives has its own story. Me, you, that girl, we're all protagonists of a story we write a new page of every day. I want to be someone who helps people write those stories. And at the same time, I'm determined to keep my story going and see where fate leads. I hope you'll keep watching as the story of my life unfolds. And as I wait here watching the stars, I'm looking forward to seeing what fate has in store for you too. May the light of the stars illuminate your way. Yay! That was sweet. I liked it. I feel like all of the quests for astrology have been like chef's kiss on point. And we'll have to see how the new skills we got like feel and how they play before I can say anything about these. I'm a little concerned about what is this, constellation casting? But the other stuff seems really nice. The astral imprinting and imaging. And then cartomancy. I want to see what that is. Let's try that first. Ooh. Ooh, hang on. Oh, consult the cards. Okay. Do you seek answers to your questions, guidance for the future? Okay. Do you seek the answers to your questions, guidance for the future? The reading of the cards draws upon one's subconscious, revealing the unknown and providing a greater understanding of the curiosities and concerns that occupy one's thought. Ooh! Oh shoot, what are we doing? When you have cleared your mind, shuffle the cards to your satisfaction. Okay, let's clear our minds, everyone. Clear in chat. Shuffle the cards to your satisfaction. I don't like that. Oh, do we only have like certain ones that are looping? I like that. Okay. The tarot cards reflect your innermost self. Select one card and observe as your chosen fate unfolds. I'm picking this one. You cannot view the fortune connected to your chosen card yet. First, you must choose whether you accept the guidance of fate for yourself or share it with other Malaysians. You may also choose to view the fortune while allowing the guidance of fate to dissipate. You are free to opt for any of these possibilities. The choice you make is also part of your fate. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, accept fate. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna read it. Read fate. What card is this? This looks almost like the High Priestess, but I don't want to be like obsessed. The Hierophant, tradition, morality, conformity. This card symbolizes doctrine, morality, education, and tradition. The appearance of this card means that it may be time to evaluate the rules and mores which you live by. Is this the way you live true to your values? Is helping your community? Are there ways in which you have fallen short of your own sense of morality? Are there tried and true traditions and methods that could help with things you've been struggling with? Some things are conventions for a reason. This card may be a sign that you should reach out to an experienced teacher or guide to help you with these questions. The other side of this card is dogma and conformity. You may need to consider if you're imposing your beliefs on others, going along with things to avoid causing trouble, or clinging to tradition for its own sake. No matter how clean the water is, it will spoil if it stagnates. Keep an open mind and have flexibility to embrace new ideas. I'm actually going to screenshot it because I love this stuff. I'm not going to lie. If you guys play Mabby, like, let me know. I want to take a picture of you guys and I'll use you as a card. Just let me know which card you want to be other than High Priestess. I need to see if that's an option though. Okay, so I guess, hold on. How does this astral imprinting work? I kind of like this backdrop. Let me control N. And then let me remove my support puppet. And I also want to remove my Stardust. Does it also keep gestures? Astral imaging. No, because we're in... Oh! Okay, okay. Hold on. Where am I? Oh, can I not take a picture of myself? Oh, that's Pine Sap. I guess I can take a picture of Delaney? Oh, so I can't take a picture of myself? That's like a huge bummer. I kind of want to do a 3/4 type thing. Oh, that's a great picture. Can you loop again? No, don't stare at me. Wait, okay, so right mouse click, adjust the camera, switch that. You can capture images of monsters, NPCs, and other Malaysians. Click the subject while it's within the frame to record its look and movements at that moment. A target must have HP gods to be a valid subject. Saved images can be viewed and decorated using the astral imprinting skill. Press the hotkey that to close this guide. Oh, I hope we can get the ability to do ourself too. That would be awesome. So I guess, can we do stuff now? I'm gonna actually use this and use this, use this, use this. What is this? Walking Among the Stars, second title coupon. Since this does expire, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. You can use it on yourself? How? How? Please let me know. I want to do it. I want to do it so bad. I wanted to do it kind of over here. Would a pink backdrop be cute? I don't actually like the pink backdrop. I think blue backdrop looks better. Hit page up on the keyboard. Okay. Page up on the keyboard. Page up. Yes! Thank you! Thank you, Hinamori! Okay, I have to now think about what is the best, look. Do I want to do a 3/4 look as I was doing with Delaney as well? Or do I want to have, a different... Because I don't feel like 3/4 is going to work as well as it did for Delaney. In fact, I don't feel like this is the best thing to hold. Although I do like how it looks. Oh, I can't open my dressing room now. What if we like zoom in? Is that an option? Rotate, zoom in and out, mouse wheel. Oh, that's as close as we can get. Then should we like play on that? Like, I'm trying to think, can I have something else in the background? Oh no, because we don't need to worry about that because we can add borders. What are you doing? Put your hands down. I don't mind it actually. I think it's kind of funny. Can you do the Kamea wave kind of pose? Yes, thank you. It looks like you're in front of a fire. Okay, so imprinting is for using... No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Let's do this, and we'll do Delaney's afterward in case we mess up, you know? Wait, hold on. What does this do? Ooh, background. Ooh! Oh my gosh, yes! Okay, so yellow does not look good when I'm wearing yellow. Let's actually hop to a blue because the blue looks well on with yellow. Sometimes purple looks good. I feel like a periwinkle would be better, but we don't really have like periwinkle. I think this is the closest we can get. As you rank up, the deluxe backgrounds unlock. Nice. I see. Ooh, let's just look at it. Oh, that would be pretty. I like some of these. Oh, this would look gorgeous, Krambas. I feel like this would look nice too. Oh, I love that! How do I move my picture down though? Okay, we'll do the stickers last. Nope. Is there a way to like fix this though? Or did I kind of just cook it? You know, like did I mess up with the picture taking? Beautiful. I kind of like this one more, like this. Let's see. Since we're just exploring and trying things out, let's just do whatever. Can we rotate this? It looks like we can. Yes. Yes. I need to like think about things more before like I like... Well, hold on. Total gold required. Yeah, it contains no... And nothing crazy. You exceeded the maximum cost. What do you mean? I only did like 2 things. And I have the gold. Exceeded the maximum cost. Is it too expensive? Oh, I see. So it's 1 out of 10. So do these different borders have like different prices? Not the borders. Maybe the stickers have different costs? That's fine. I didn't need it. Yeah, the stickers. But that's fine. That's fine. This is like our first time, so it's okay. It's not gonna be perfect. And then can I use that for... Just like as a test, okay? Like, I'm not serious about this picture. But can we put these... Let's do Delaney's. Let's do Delaney's next. I actually kind of like it. It is off-center. It's not exactly what I wanted it to look like, but it does look good. Ooh, I kind of like this, like the deep purple. That's too deep. I think this is good. But let me just try out other things. On the color wheel, yellow is opposite to purple, and then pink, I think is closer to like teal. So let's see how it looks with teal. I think this looks good with the pink. In general, it looks good in general. I don't like teal though. So we're gonna do a different color. We're gonna do the deeper purple. Well, now I don't like how it... after seeing it with a teal, I feel like that's the best color. Let's grab a border for Delaney. I actually don't like how it looks with a border. I feel like it cuts out in the, like, in the wrong places, you know, like it stands out in the wrong way. So what if, we can't add a sticker, right? Yeah, total cost is too much. Ta-da. Let's go take a picture of Neil, too, while we're here. What is this? Oh! To get stickers of the items that we have, right? But we can't even use those yet, so we'll worry about that later. Sir, can you do something other than just stand there? Wrong thing. Imagine if you have, like, you go to someone to get your tarot cards read, and then they have card like this. You're like, Okay, let's get a good picture of Neil. Should we give him a 3/4 as well? I feel like it just worked better with Delaney. Oh, he has the rock, right? So what if we move to the side like this? Oh, that does kind of look good. Put that back. Yes, sweets. That's actually really cute. Oh, sir, you can eat some. Don't worry, I don't mind. Pull out your candy again so I can take a proper picture. Take out your candy! Hi, Inky! Your name scares me now. No! I cut the candy! Now it just looks like he's staring into the void. But let's get a one that looks good with this purple. It's a teal again. It's gonna be the teal color. Oh, I don't like that. That doesn't look good. Oh, but now that matches his thing perfectly. In other words, it doesn't allow it to pop more. So I don't like this as much as I like it for Delaney. So what would be a red? Let's go with a deep maroon and see how that looks. No, that looks terrible. Oh, that doesn't actually look too bad. Like, only the deepest red looks good. Like, this doesn't look as nice as I want it to look. What about a yellow? An orange? No. Look how orange looks. That's egregious. Maroon 5 mention? I wish. Brown doesn't look... Actually... I feel like... Oh! Just like a gray looks kind of good. I like that gray. Not this gray. This, for some reason, doesn't work as well as this one does. So I'm leaning towards that, but let's just experiment with other colors and see what looks good. Oh, but we have more total cost now. As long as it's not today, Inky. I'm thinking that bluish gray looks the best with him. This color. We don't have any more borders unlocked. No deluxe background unlocked. Let's just pop in. Can I give him something? Can he hold something else? Like, can he hold a butterfly? It doesn't look right, but I want it to look right. Let's give him a border. Maybe that'll fix things. It does, actually. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks better. Capture an image at the capybara of a capybara at Lake Calita. We could do that. I'm actually having fun with this mechanic. Now I want to learn how to apply it to things though. Like, so we're supposed to be able to put them on the cards, right? The cards will tell the past, the present, and the future as well. Not today for now, okay. Never, okay? We don't care about the conjunction crystal, it does not matter. So this is taking an image. This is using the image. I can only assume that this is applying the image. Wait, hold on. Let's actually see. Because if anywhere we'll talk about it, it's gonna be with the astrology talent right here, right? Casting cartomancy. So and handicraft. It must be with cartomancy itself that you can apply the pictures. But still, that was really fun. I can't wait to play around more with that and see what we can do. And I want to be able to read people's fortunes. Kissy face, send to your phone. I wanna to kiss your lips are real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on. Come give me something I can feel. Oh. So we are going to be rating out to Origin. I had a ton of fun. I hope you guys did too. I'm very excited for the astral imaging and imprinting. I want to see how the cards work a little bit more in the future, but I had a great time with that. And I bet it's going to be really fun. It's going to be nice. So, thank you so much for coming. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Stay sweet. Bye. And thank you for coming.